change of scenery for once. We're not in the kitchen today. We're in the car park at the beach, even though it looks nothing like the beach behind me because it's all trees. I swear, the beach is over there. I don't even have anything to talk about. I was just spiraling because I saw one too many NCIS edits about Nick and Ellie, and I needed to take a time out. I needed to take myself away from the situation. Oh, I can't. And they've done it like 5 times too, where they're the slow burns. I love a good slow burn, but I hate when they take away one of the characters from the slow burn right as they're finally reaching the burn part of the slow burn. Right as we're finally getting out of the slow and into the actual part that you want to, like right as they confess their love for each other and they're like, I wish we had more time. F that, man. F that. You do have more time. Get back here and have more time, please. Because how many people did they do it with? They did it with Tony and Ziva. Thank God they're getting their own spin-off show in September though, because like I can't even. I'm just glad because that's good. That's hopefully going to be good. Cause they didn't even just make her leave. She died. She died for 3 seasons and then they found out she was alive. And like, I can't even. But Tony and Ziva, and then Gibbs and Jack, she left and he kissed her goodbye. What's with the goodbye kisses? Like, come on. At least they have a sweet goodbye, but like, I don't want them to say goodbye. So Tony and Ziva, Gibbs and Jack, Ali and Nick, who also got a kiss goodbye, but like, ah! And then Palmer and Knight too. And I didn't even realize that they had their own little thing going on because I was so upset when Gibbs left and Ali left, and I was like, I can't watch more. I can't. And then I saw an edit on TikTok, obviously, of Knight and Palmer, and I was like, hello? I have not yet seen that. I missed that step. So I went and I watched that. But like, what? I'm gonna crash out. I can't. This is literally like, why do I care? It's fictional characters. I need to take like several steps back. But like, why? I want Nick and Ellie to get their own spin-off show after she's like done with her undercover work or something. I don't know. I love them so much. I'm so sad. Anyway, do you like my fluffy socks? Nice and fluffy, we're nice and comfy, I guess. At least in NCIS Los Angeles, Kenzie and Deeks stayed together. They didn't do the ones leaving as they finally confess. Thank God. Thank God. There's a lot of new shows and stuff coming out at the moment. And I watched My Oxford Year the other day. Okay, so no one told me that he dies. Spoilers. Spoiler warning. No one told me that he dies. I was not emotionally prepared for him to die of cancer and her have to go on there trip alone and do all the things that they wanted to do together alone. Oh. Oh. I did not cry. I held it together. Just. But like, what the like, I don't even know. I don't know if I would have watched it if I had known that he died, though, because I hate it. I can't stand it when they kill off the love interest or main character. Or they have them leave the show right as they're getting together. Oh! I feeling a lot of emotions, a lot of big feelings right now. I'm not happy about it. I just want my little fictional characters to get their little happy endings with their little relationships and their little families. That's all I ask for. That's it. Holy sh! My hair was in my eye. I thought there was someone standing here. I was like, hello. How can I help you? I don't know what you want from me here. Someone did drive past before as I was trying to find a spot to put this camera. Stressful. There's 2 cars over there, but there's no one else here. And I was like, I would like there to stay no one else here. I wanted to go to a different beach lookout spot, but I genuinely cannot remember where it is. Like which one it is, because there's so many little turnoffs into car parks along the beach, or to park to go to the beach. And I can't remember where the one I was thinking of is. So here we are. With really no view of the beach. I wanted to come and watch the sunset. 2 problems with that, no view of the beach. And I am a bit early for that because I needed to take a time out from my shows and the edits of my shows. So I've come here early. So there's no sunset. And there's no view of the sunset. There is trees. I'm not a bad driver, okay? I would even go as far to say that I am a good driver. However, when I drive by myself with no one else in the car, it feels very illegal. It is not. I have my license. And it is perfectly legal for me to drive alone. I have my license right there. I remember. That's all okay. However, I do always feel like I've forgotten something crucial. Like I feel like I've forgotten that I took like 10 shots before I got in the car. You know what I mean? Like I'm obviously not drunk. I've had not a drop of alcohol. I've got my license. I will say, before I got my license, like when I was learning to drive, I was scared that I would get into a crash for the first time by myself and have no idea what to do. Like realistically, I know what to do. You get out, you take a photo of the number plate, and you get their information, you get their insurance, blah, blah, blah. I think. Let's hope that's right. But I was really worried that I would have to do that by myself for the first time and I would have no idea what to do. And there's always the possibility that they run. They smish, smash, mosh you and then they run. And I was like, I don't want to I need to stop saying hello? Oh my God. How many is that? Should I do a counter? I'll try and do a counter on the corner on the screen of how many likes I just said in... There was a puppy in the car. In 4 seconds. 4 minutes. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I didn't want to get into a crash for the first time by myself. Luckily, I got rear-ended when I was learning to drive. So I wasn't by myself, which was fantastic for me because I didn't want to have to deal with that by myself for the first time ever. It wasn't a bad accident or anything. Someone just ran up the back of us when we were in bumper-to-bumper traffic and they accidentally hit the accelerator instead of the brakes. I honestly, I didn't even realize what had happened for a few seconds, and we started going forward, obviously, because we got hit in the back, and there was a car in front of me, and I was like, why are we moving? Like, my foot's on the brake, why are we moving? And I thought we were going to hit the back of the car in front of us, and I was so scared, but the traffic had, like, just started to roll forward a little bit, so the car in front of us was moving. So I stopped before I hit the car in front. Thank God. Literally, that would have been my worst fear. Definitely not my worst fear. That would have been really terrifying for me. Personally, learning to drive, I didn't want to run up the back of anyone. I still do not want to run up the back of anyone. Touch wood. Oh my God. I didn't realize. I was like, what was that sound? Like, what happened? I thought I hit something. I did not. I was just something that got hit. But I guess I didn't really learn what to, well, no, I think I know what to do. I hope. Touch wood. But I did not get out of the car and I did not take a photo of the number plate, damage, license, insurance, blah, blah, blah. Because my dad did. Thanks, Dad. I think if I did get into a crash by myself, I'd be calling my dad immediately. I'd be like, help, what do I do? But yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? I keep seeing Barbie edits on my TikTok at the moment. Like old Barbie edits, not new Barbie. And you know what? They're pretty good. They're actually quite fantastic. And I do quite enjoy watching them. It's so nostalgic. Oh my God. I love old Barbie. I don't even care. Is that weird to say on the internet? No. No. Who knows if this will even end up on the internet? I guess I'll know if I post it. I don't know. But now that song from Island Princess is stuck in my head. But I also can't remember all the lyrics, so it's just like the one little bit stuck in my head, which is mildly like irritating. But oh well. Apparently, I've never been on live TV before. I swear everyone's driving past me. Can you see the dust? It's like a dirt and gravel car park. There's so much dust. I need to know these answers. I need to find my way. Seize my tomorrow. Learn my yesterday. That. Ooh, the sun is kind of starting to get lower. Look at that. Now there's shadows and light. It looks a lot sunnier in the background now. Like, look at that corner. That's like glowing.
Need to find my way. Can't see what's waiting. Still, I need to know. I need to go. Find my way. Can't see what's waiting. Still, I need to go. I need to know. That's not the part that's being stuck in my head. And now suddenly, it's the only part I can think of.
Uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world. Now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. Whoa. Uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world. Then had the chance. Now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. Well, I've ranted about my shows now. I guess I can go home. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. 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 I can't hear that song without thinking of Joey Lynch from the Boys of Tommen series. Jeez. Like, I love that song. Great song. But now it's just devastating to hear. And I will never hear it the same way ever again. Literally never. Oh my god. You know what I just found out? Literally, like 5 minutes tops before I came here. The My series by Saint Abbey, or Stabby, which is funny and ironic because what a great series, first of all. I love that book series. One of my favorites. Easily. I just found out that she was murdered by her husband. I knew she died before the books got popular and she didn't get to see all of that success that she got from that. But murdered by her husband. Fact check me, please, though, because I could actually definitely be wrong. Because I also saw that someone said it was a car crash. And I actually don't know which one it is. But holy crap. I feel that's a terrible topic to just end this at. But I might go home now. Yeah, okay. And on that note, time to return to the devastation of fictional characters. Alright, bye.